Hello everyone and welcome back. You are watching part 2 of the drawing backgrounds in Flash animation that was requested by Louie. So let's jump right into it. Now, this is how you create a secondary background, or put a prop in the background and make the prop be its own thing that it can interact with the animation that's going on the screen. So what I want to do is I'm going to add another layer, right? And I'm going to put this layer under the character, because keep in mind your backgrounds have to be on the bottom. So if you have your main background, right, which is the tree and the clouds and the houses that you see here, that should be on the bottom layer because you're animating on top of it. Okay, you can't put this on top of the character, otherwise, you see how my background is going through my character right now? So you want to make sure that that background layer is on the bottom. Now I want to make a secondary background, right? So this is a background piece that's going to be a little bit closer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like, put like the back part of a car on here. All right, so remember the drawings isn't great because I'm just trying to get to the lesson and not focus on making a masterpiece. Okay, so here I have a back of a car just sitting here. Now, the next thing I want to do is turn this car into a graphic symbol. So I'm gonna make, let's give this car a color. So we won't be seeing through the car. I'll sew that off there. Okay. Keep the windows and the lights white for now. Okay, there's my little car. Now what I want to do is turn this car into a graphic symbol. Remember I said you have to label everything. So, car. All right, so what I want to do is have this character jump, and he's going to kick the back of the car and make the car go off the screen. So here's my character getting ready to jump. Oh, layer 3 is my prop, right? So I'm just going to put car, and I'm going to lock that layer and go back up to the top layer with the character. So we got him getting ready to jump here. He's in a jumping pose. So here's where my character is going to make contact with the vehicle. And at this point, there should be some sort of animation with the vehicle. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the car and I'm gonna hit F6. What F6 does is it creates a frame in the shot. Okay, it creates a frame in the on the layer. So now this is a different frame. Okay. Now, when I unlock both layers, notice how my character can show up in the onion skin. Okay. So the way you're able to see your previous frames is you have to select your onion skin, and then you're able to move your frames around. I mean, you'll be able to see your next. You'll be able to anticipate your next move. All right, so for right now, I'm just going to do the car animation, and I just want the car to like kind of like fly off the screen here. And you don't need that many frames to do something like that. The more frames you have, the slower it will be. The less frames you have, the faster it will be. So pretty much at this point, I can just make the car disappear. And then I'm gonna go back to my character and finish his animation. All right, let's see how the whole animation looks. I'm gonna stretch this last frame out some. All right, let me remove these frames because I don't need them anymore. So I'll select them. Right. Sorry, I'm doing it with. There we go. Right click on top of them and hit remove frames. I can go to control, loop playback, and it'll just keep repeating my animation. And there you have it. A simple animation with a background and another background that's going to interact with the character. So the best thing to remember is to put everything on its own layer. For the most part, you want to have everything on its own layer, and it's just how you make things less confusing. You don't have to have the background on the same layer as the character, because then you'll just be redrawing that same background. You don't have to do that, or you don't have to keep copying and pasting the same background for each frame. Just draw it on its own layer and let it be its own thing. And same thing for your character, it can go on its own layer. And even with the secondary backgrounds, like the props, they should go on their own layer. And if you make everything into layers and use graphic symbols, you're good to go. And yeah, that's the lesson for today. It's real short and simple. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Leave your comments and questions in the comment section, and I'll do my best to respond to all of your questions and comments and make videos for whatever ideas or things that you request. You could also request some characters for me to draw for speed drawing, just as long as they're not nothing demonic or sexually explicit or, you know, religious or anything. I don't mind drawing those characters, okay? All right. If you enjoyed this video, then hit that like and subscribe button. You can also check out some of my other videos. Feel free to leave a comment or suggestions for future videos you would like to see me do. Thank you for watching, and God bless.